we will discuss grinding wheel characteristics. Grinding wheel characteristics. Because wheel is grinding wheel, the cutting tool material, that is abrasive material, is mounted on the wheel with the help of bonding material. So we have to characterize the wheel, because this is our important part. Grinding wheel. First one is abrasive. Abrasive type. Very important part, abrasive type. Because abrasive, here in grinding process, abrasive is the main part which used to cut the job material or the workpiece. So generally, abrasive are used. Generally, two or three types of abrasive are used. First one is Al2O3, that is aluminum oxide. This is look like white color. Okay, sorry. Aluminum oxide. Okay, another one is used silicon carbide and diamond. Okay, diamond is the hardest material substance we already know. It is used for cutting material or removing material from the parent metal for the hard materials such as glass. We have to, if we want to cut the material, glass materials, then we use diamond. Okay, then carbide also. Carbide is very hard material, so if we want to cut the material or grind, if we want to grind the material, so we use diamond if the material is carbide. Another one is ceramics. Ceramics is also very hard material, so we use diamond. Okay, now aluminum oxide and silicon carbide are mostly used. Aluminum oxide or silicon carbide most popular and mostly commonly used for making grinding wheels. But there are some difference, property difference. Silicon carbide is harder than the aluminum oxide. Okay, but but it dull more rapidly. Dull more means wear out. Okay, silicon carbide is harder material, a harder strength is very hard compared to aluminum oxide, but it easily or rapidly wear out or dull compared to aluminum oxide. Okay, generally, generally aluminum oxide is used for surface grinding. Generally used for surface grinding. Okay, surface grinding of which material? Steel, bronze. Okay, more and whereas the silicon carbide is used for grinding of cast iron, brass, aluminium, hard alloy, carbide. Okay, aluminum oxide is commonly used for the surface grinding of steel and bronze. Silicon carbide, whereas used for cast iron, brass, aluminum, hard alloy, and carbide also. Okay, so how we select the abrasive type? Yeah, the, so that our if we know the which material we have to grind, so we select the abrasive type, which type of abrasive wheel is used for grinding materials. So we have to know before going to grinding, we have to know the material of the job, or which type of job we have to grind. Okay, there are three types: silicon carbide, aluminum oxide, and diamond. Diamond is used for very hard type of material. Second characteristic is grain size. Grain size, because a grain size means abrasive particle size. Okay, the size of the size of the abrasive particle is almost it is specified by grit size. Okay, grain size or grit size. It is approximately 1 by 60 inch square. Okay, grit size. The if the grain size is larger or smaller, if the grain size is larger, if the grain size is larger, so the capacity of material removing from the job material is more. If the grain size is smaller, so capacity of material removal is low. Okay, but because of the larger grain size, so the finishing is poor. Okay, for smaller grain size, capacity of material removal is low, but finishing is high or good. Finishing is good. Actually, grain size by grain size, actually it is actually define the quality of finishing. Okay. Our next one is third point is bonding material. Bonding material. Bond material commonly used are